Well, ICE agents say they are leaving, but the legal consequences remain. The Hennepin County attorney is investigating 3 ICE shootings here, 2 of them fatal, and she is doing it without federal help. The 3 shootings include the killings of Renee Good and Alex Pretti, and the less publicized shooting of a Venezuelan man in North Minneapolis. And here to talk about those investigations into all 3 is County Attorney Mary Moriarty. Thank you very much for coming in.
Thank you.
All right. You are investigating all 3 of these incidents. Are you getting any help, federal help, in any of them?
No, but we are investigating them in conjunction with our state BCA. So they are interviewing witnesses, they are gathering evidence, we're working together, we have many conversations every day. So the BCA is doing a great job. We've gotten a lot of help from the public through our public portals, but the federal government is not providing us with any information whatsoever. After
Renee Good's shooting, you and the Attorney General, Keith Ellison, held a news conference and you announced this public portal, and we've got a shot of it right there. That's from your website, so anybody can go to the Hennepin County Attorney's website and do that. Have you gotten evidence that would help you in court cases?
We've actually gotten over 1,000 submissions. There's some things, we appreciate people just sending us anything because they don't know whether we have it or not. And there have been some things that have been sent to us that we didn't know about. So yes, we have gotten helpful information. We work with the BCA that will follow up. We've connected people who are witnesses with the BCA so that they can get statements and pull video directly from their cell phones.
Right.
So that's been extremely helpful.
So you literally have gotten evidence that you can use in court?
Yes.
Can you go and potentially charge someone without a federal partnership, with them withholding evidence from you?
Yes, it depends on the evidence that we can collect. And we've talked a lot, and I've talked a lot about this because I've been asked, well, you don't have the gun, you don't have the shell casings. Right. And what I've said is, in these particular cases, it's not a mystery as to why Renee Good and Alex Pretti died. They were shot to death. I think evidence that is more compelling than having the gun or the shell casings is actually the autopsy reports on both of them. Because, for instance, in Renee Good, that would tell us how many times she was shot, the angle, the direction of those shots, and which shots were fatal.
Okay. Now, there is a 3rd shooting that happened in Minneapolis, North Minneapolis, on January 14th, where a man was shot in the leg. DHS said that he was attacking agents with a snow shovel and a broom. That case has fallen apart in a spectacularly unusual fashion. The U.S. attorney went to a judge and said, please dismiss this, we don't have the evidence anymore. And the acting head of ICE, Todd Lyons, actually said 2 of the agents in that incident are being investigated for lying. What does that do to your investigation, and what does that make you think about other cases involving ICE agents?
Well, in this case you're talking about, Mr. Sosa Solis, we were in contact because the BCA was at the scene in that case, and they did collect evidence such as where the bullet was. And I think it was clear to us from the beginning that whatever it is that the ICE agent or agents said didn't exactly match up with what the physical evidence said. Interestingly, we of course haven't gotten any communication from the federal government. We don't have any evidence from the federal government about why they dismissed. So the BCA is doing that investigation. They will submit it to us, and we will decide whether charges are.
You're moving forward.
Moving forward with our investigation.
With your investigation.
Yes.
You have sent a letter to the feds. This is a technical process, but you've got to do it. You can't use a subpoena in these types of cases. That's the letter. You've sent that to DHS and DOJ. It's called a TUI letter, asking for all this evidence in the Good case. You told me just before the show you're going to be sending another set of letters in the Pretti case. Tell me about that. Demanding evidence.
Yes. So, a lot of people will say, well, why can't you just subpoena all the information you don't have? And you can't do that when you're talking about a federal agency. You have to go through a process that's laid out in a Supreme Court case called TUI. And essentially, you have to make your case about what you want and why you should get it. That's what we did in that first TUI letter. Because we don't have any of that, and we're about to file one this week in the Pretti case.
In the Pretti case. I want to ask you, there have been widespread reports of just a meltdown in the federal system here in the Twin Cities, in this district, with backlogs, prosecutors not showing up, mainly because there aren't enough of them, just backlogs, rulings being ignored, orders being ignored. Is that happening at the local level too?
No. In fact, a lot of the cases that go to the U.S. Attorney or that they decide to indict originate with our office. So we charge them, they can decide whether they want to take them or not. So we have a lot of cases kind of on hold while the U.S. Attorney goes through their process. We are here if those cases need to be prosecuted. We can prosecute we prosecute all of those cases every day. So that's not happening with our office. We are prepared and willing to go ahead and help out in any way we can. It is, however, a major problem in the U.S. Attorney's office right now.
And just finally, with the help of the portal, it sounds like you're actually getting quite a volume of evidence in all these cases.
We are, and I think it's important to remember that it is really community that have been doing all these videos, right? And one of the things that we've been doing is breaking down all the video from all the angles and looking at it, and we've been able to identify some of the witnesses that were there. And you can talk to people that were there and say, hey, do you know who this was? And we know that people know each other, and so we are actually making great progress on our investigations without the help of the federal government.
Wow. All right. Mary Moriarty, thank you so much for coming in. We certainly appreciate it.
Of course.